So what would happen if the Beatles were suddenly forgotten about and didn't exist? This story shows you. Yesterday. So yesterday stars EastEnders played Ishmael Patel, who plays Jack Malik. Now, Jack is an artist, like most people these days, in most cases, struggling. He's struggling to get a career. He's got an agent called Ellie, played by Lily James, who is trying to become a big musician. He works at a shop, retail factory, where he works there, but he wants to become famous. He wants to get famous, he wants to become a famous singer, but things aren't really working out for him. And after a blackout happens, and of course he ends up in a tragic accident, he wakes up with an injury. But he's found that when he wakes up after the injury, the entire world has forgotten about the Beatles. And he starts playing one of their songs, and they've never heard of him before. He jumps at the chance as he starts to sing Beatles songs because the Beatles don't exist. He suddenly starts to get famous with his music, and his music becomes better. And within the film, he becomes this really, well, as you've seen from the trailer, gets into becoming this really famous pop star, like Ed Sheeran, who's also in this film. And within the film, he's trying to learn, in the film, he learns about what's more important, a big famous career or his life back home and something important back home that means dearest to him. And in this film, he has to decide. This is absolutely brilliant. There is one small issue with it. I feel the problem with one problem with yesterday is the fact that it's really slow. It's very slow at the beginning, the way that the process comes together. There is a bit where it just completely goes really, really slow until it actually stops. And you're just waiting for it to carry on. And there is a little bit of a silent thud where it just stops. But it is brilliant. Can I just say, Ishmael Patel, you'll know him mostly as Hamil in EastEnders. But in this, he plays Jack Malik. And he is the most incredible singer. I mean, and his bounce backs with Lily James, who plays Ellie. You really see a close bond from friends to more. And it's really obvious that they like each other. But the question is, will they end up together? Because you can see that they're very, very close. Within their chemistry, their acting's fantastic. I honestly love the conversations in this film between them. Because you really do see them as real close friends, and you see that within the script, you see that within direction, you see that within the camera. It's brilliant. What I also like about this film is the comedy. It is hilarious. There is some really good comic moments in this that is very, very, very funny, and you really will enjoy it. The music is spectacular. They really do a great tribute to the Beatles, and there is one small surprise little tiny doorway that is in this film that will completely blow your mind, because I didn't know it was coming. No one knew it was coming. You watch the film and then everyone will find out what everyone's raving about, because wow, the colours are incredible, the concept. You know what I liked about, what I found very clever, is the way that the camera filmed this. I want to look more importantly into the filming of this film, because you really see the great detail, the great length the director has gone to do this film. Danny Boyle has done some of the greatest films like Trainspotting, Trainspotting 2, and you know what? This is another good success. It's really, really good. It's very enjoyable, very family friendly, very funny. The music's fantastic, and what's really clever is how they film it, especially the fact that the one scene takes place at a concert, in Ed Sheeran's concert in this film, and I want to say the fans must have been really lucky to have Lily James on the same stage as Ed Sheeran. That must have been one hell of a night. I mean, the way they did it was very clever. The way that they filmed it, the way that it was developed is fantastically brilliant. Very precise, perfectly timed as well, which really works. Lily James plays Ellie in this. Ellie starts, of course, as Jack's manager, but you see there's a lot more to meet the eye of this film. Without giving away too much, you kind of see there's a little bit of a connection between her and Jack. And of course, never thought I'd see him in a film, but you know what? He did a pretty good job. Ed Sheeran is in this film as one of the talents that helps Jack get to being, of course, famous. He's got some funny moments in this, got some good songs in it. And I love they work well on camera. Those two really do actually work well on camera. It's very good. So this film is highly entertaining. Yesterday is really fun, packed of comedy, fantastic music, and I tell you very clearly, Ishmael Patel is incredible singer. You will be blown away by his voice. It's amazing how he tributes the Beatles. There's some great funny moments, great camera, as I've said. The filming's great. There are a couple of pacing problems and a little bit of character problems. But apart from that, it's just a really good film. And I enjoyed it. So for all those reasons, I'm going to give Yesterday 4 stars. So Yesterday, have you seen this film? What did you guys think about it? Please let me know in the comment section just below this video. If you do like this video, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to Movie Madness if you want to see any more of my movie reviews. Have a great week, and I will see you in my next movie review.